man, how important is it as the boxing talent? Is it to know the business side of things versus like delegating that work? Because I was wondering, I was gonna ask you, would you have done things like knowing what you know now? Would you have done anything different back between that 2017 to 22 era in your boxing career? You know what I mean? So, how is it really important for you to know it, or at least just have somebody that you trust to know it? You know what I mean?
It's both. I think hand in hand, and if you have one or the other, it does help you get further in the sport because
Mm,
we came in the sport and it could be just a route I had to go through for because my nephew was 6-time national champ. I didn't
mm-hmm.
become a national because I could say that my era was a little harder because we had less tournaments, we had more competition, we had more things we had to go through like the states, the regionals. Before we got to national, we was fighting in DC. DC was
Yeah.
winning nationals almost every year, so you fighting the number one guy already off the regional. So you just get
Dang.
breaking out. You make it out that you basically gonna win the national. So
Yeah.
my nephew got to get you know the accomplishments of having the nationals. But for us, we had it was like a first time for us. Like our dad, you know, taking loans out of the car and selling the titles for us to get to a USA national, and I get top three or
That's
top two. It meant different, for us to
facts.
sacrifice and get there. So my
Mm-hmm.
tournaments off a little bit of fights was like, no, this is it. You know what I'm saying? That was every time I went. And I seen these guys went 7 to 8 times. This only my second, my first and second. So I'm treating this first and second like this the
Yeah.
world
Mm-hmm.
championship. So
Goddamn
As you
right. You
should.
goddamn
it
right.
definitely meant
Hey, that's a
more
fact.
for us learning because we didn't have a world championship. We went against fighters who had, let's say Floyd's in the gym or Lamont Peterson's around and other pros to see. I didn't have that. So everything us going to, I had to be the example. I had to go out there and be a national fighter and come back and represent a national fighter, be a championship, come back and represent champ. I didn't have that side by side, so it made me work harder,
Yeah,
especially
man.
seeing what it was for them to be that. And it's like, man, I don't got that here, but I have to become that for us to get
Yeah.
that. And we
You
didn't
really
have
had
the
to get it out the
people.
mud. Yeah,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
really
That
had to get
that's